The diamonds are forever.
Hi everyone, this is AFCRDTV. Welcome to highlights of Harborough Town against AFC Rushden Diamonds from the Prem Sporting Trophies UCL Premier Division on Saturday afternoon. So for this contest, caretaker manager Andy Peaks fielded new striker Tom Lorraine in the number 9 shirt. And Matt Gearing was first into the action here with a looping shot that went just over the crossbar. And on a windy day and on a very hard surface, the Diamonds had all of the play in the first 45 minutes. And Harborough, struggling at the bottom of the Premier Division, really couldn't get the ball out of their own half. Here, Greg Ling set up an opportunity after bamboozling the defence into Brad Harris. His shot took a big deflection off a Harborough man and it looped up high into the air, but fortunately for the Diamonds, it nestled into the back of the net for Diamonds opener. And then Richard Bunting set up an opportunity for Koriya after Lorraine got the assist. Koriya belted the ball into the back of the net for Diamonds second. And still the Diamonds would push forward in the first period. Greg Ling and Matt Gearing putting the defence under pressure, but in the end Gearing's shot would go wide. Lorraine was a marked man for much of the first period, although he did well during that first half to bring other Diamonds men into it. Here he had a claim for a penalty turned down before Matt Gearing crossed and Greg Ling fired wide. And that would bring the first half to a close, so at half-time, Harborough Town 0, AFC Rushden Diamonds 2. The second half very much went the same way as the first period. Here Matt Gearing setting up Fazel Koriya for his second. A lovely finish to make it 3-0 to the Diamonds.
That's a great ball, Bucks.
New striker Scott Joseph was introduced to the action off the bench, and his first opportunity went wide, but it didn't take him much long after that to head into the back of the net over the keeper for Diamonds' fourth. And here Joseph with a wonderful left-footed finish after good work down the Diamonds' left, and again Harborough failing to clear their lines. Harborough Town 0, AFC Rushden Diamonds 5. Matt Finley decided to make things interesting in the closing moments, bundling over the Harborough man here. And Diamonds keeper perhaps being lucky to escape only with a yellow card. And then here Matt Gearing would put the gloss on a wonderful Diamonds performance, firing low to get Diamonds 6th. And there was still plenty of time for Ben Morgan to have an opportunity here, firing just wide. And then later on again, after being set up by Joseph, the Harborough defence doing just enough to put Morgan off. And as Diamonds started looking for a 7th, Harborough's defending got more and more frenetic, but there they just about held out. So full time in this one, Harborough Town 0, AFC Rushden Diamonds 6th, and Diamonds stay in second position in the UCL Premier Division.
Well, here we are at Bowden's Park Market, Harborough, with AFC Rushden Diamonds man of the match, Matt Gearing, following the 6-0 win over the home team. Matt, must have enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's nice to actually put our chances away, especially in the second half. I don't think there was that many that we actually missed. I mean, first half, yeah, we had a few chances. We did keep the ball. They didn't really look like scoring. Cheers. But second half, definitely, I think we dominated the game. We created a lot of chances and finally stuck them away.
And the first goal came from the goal machine that was Brad Harris. And he's like London buses, isn't he? He doesn't see one for 10 years, and then all of a sudden one comes along. Did you find it difficult to pick yourselves up after the shock of that?
Of that guy, yeah, definitely. I can't believe he's actually claiming it, to be fair. I don't think it was going in. Took off a massive deflection off the defender and managed to loop itself in. His face when he came towards me when he was celebrating as well, I was looking at him thinking, you can't claim that. But yeah, fair play to him.
And then Fazel scored with the second best goal of the game. Settled nerves a bit.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's nice to obviously get that second goal going in our time as well, and it did settle the nerves a little bit. And because we have had a few games recently, we've had so many chances and not put them away, and it's got to the end of the game where we're hanging on to the 3 points. So it's nice to actually get the 2 goals in, and then second half, Peaksy had a word at half time and said we needed to push on and keep creating them and score. And so if we get that third goal, we'll get on to score more, and we did.
And then you finished off with another technically superb goal. Have you ever scored an easy goal?
Not that I can remember, no. No, I've scored a few easies, but yeah, it's been coming, and I was unfortunate, obviously, not to get a few shots away in the first half, especially second half as well, and took a while coming, but finally it came, so yeah.
And you're in a real rich vein of form at the moment. That seems to have coincided with you swapping to the right-hand side. Is that coincidence, or do you prefer playing that side?
I don't mind either side. Left side I cut in a lot more and get shots. I think Joe Melser, who's not here today, we link up quite well on the right, I think. We've got a good understanding. And it's nice to actually have a fullback as well that can actually overlap you, so it gives you options as well. So if you are running with it, you've got someone that's overlapping. So yeah, but yeah.
Now, anybody who follows you on Facebook, on Twitter, or is a friend with you on Facebook, will see you put up some pictures of some lovely food.
Yes.
Their MasterChef is on at the moment. Are we going to see you there in a couple of weeks?
My girlfriend keeps saying that she's going to put me on there, but yeah, it's something that I do enjoy. Obviously, I get a lot of time to myself, so why not? So, yeah.
And what you got for dinner tonight?
I've got a night off tonight. We're going out for dinner, so yeah.
Okay. So we're all around tomorrow afternoon then? Matt, that's an excellent game. Well done for this season. A few more games to go. Hopefully you'll keep that superb run forward. But
definitely, yeah.
Cheers.
Thanks
a lot, Matt. Well, I'm here with caretaker manager Andy Peaks. Andy, thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I was happy with that. Took 6-0 before we came, without a doubt, Dave.
And nice to play for 90 minutes instead of 70.
Yeah, I think it was nice to play for the whole game. It was nice to take the chance when they come along. I think that was one of the big differences today. When it was there, we took our chances.
And good start. Brad Harris contributing to an own goal by the Kempston keeper.
Definitely Brad Harris's goal. That's what he's in the team to do, score goals, so I'm not taking it away from him.
So he's certainly been, 2 in 3 games now?
Prolific.
That's some sort of record.
Prolific.
Not quite as good as Scott Joseph, who's 2 in 20 minutes.
Yeah, that was quite a good start for him, really. Yeah, we've said that. Maybe we'll give him a bit longer next week, see where it takes us. But no, he's keen to play, Scott. His attitude's spot on. He's good round the place. He's desperate to get on. And to be fair, he's come on and done the business, yeah.
And, goals to talk about, all cracking goals. Fazel, one that recorded off the stanchion, and then Matt Gearing with another technically excellent goal.
Yeah, we took our chances today, and there was some good goals along the way. Fazel's in a bit of form now, and Matty's, for me, he's had a great season, and he also looks like he could get us a goal.
And we looks a bit more solid at the back as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, Jack and Jammers together look formidable, don't they? 2 fullbacks are both good. Unfortunately, Joe Merrill is ill, so he couldn't play, so we jiggled it around a little bit. But yeah, I thought we looked pretty solid. I had one chance at the end, and then Finn has tried his best to make it interesting near the end. But apart from that, it was really solid, yeah.
I think he was getting a bit bored.
I think it was something like that, yeah. He's getting some stick in the change room, but that's not a bad thing.
And 2 new signings coming in this week. Can you tell us why you decided to bring him in? I mean, not much transfer activity happening at the moment.
No, I just felt with Dunk's not being available at the moment. He played last week because he wanted to do the best he could. He got through an hour, but he wasn't right. And obviously he's going to be out for a few weeks, or certainly a couple of weeks. I just felt a little bit lightweight in that sort of area. So I thought it was good to get a couple of strikers in. And obviously they've both done a good job today. So I think they're both good additions. Yeah, Tom looks especially impressive holding the ball up and bringing others into play. Yeah, Tom's a very good link man. He does get goals, but he's not a prolific goal scorer. But what he does do, he takes the pressure, he'll compete with the centre halves, and he'll win his bits and bobs, and it allows the other lads around him to feed off it, really. And a good result, good performance to go into the match next week against Bowden. Obviously, they're confirmed as league champions. They're not going to go easy, though, are they? They don't want to lose any more. The last thing they want to do is lose to us. They've lost one game this season so far. That was against us. They're going to be 100% up for it. But for us, I think it's a fantastic yardstick to see where we are with this group of players. I think they're decent. And I'm looking forward to it, actually. It's a game you can actually look forward to because the expectations are probably not as high as coming here today on a pitch like this with a bit of wind, a good leveller. I think that's a potential banana skin. For me, next week's a great game for the club and us to have. I'm looking forward to it.
And looking further forward, obviously you're caretaker manager at the moment. Fans are having their say, as they do in any football club, and they're saying that we need a new manager with UEFA coaching experience. You got that. We need a new manager that knows this level and the level above. You do that. We need a manager that knows the club inside out. You do that. You going to be applying for the job?
I'll definitely be applying for the job. I've made no secret of the fact I'd like the job. Like you said, I've ticked the boxes so far. I've ticked 2 in the last 2 games and the first couple of games of the season. And I think the players want me to have it. But we'll see how it goes. I'll give it my all for the next 4 games and see where it takes us.
Thanks very much, Andy, and we'll speak to you again on Saturday.
Diamonds are forever.